For 5 seasons, I've been taking over a lot of different businesses, and they've all meant a lot to me. But tonight, I want to go back and visit 4 that really stood out to me, and I know that they're some of your favourites as well. Tonight on Tabatha Takes Over. Hello, everyone. Hello. Come on up here.
Oh, my God.
I'm Tabatha, and I'm taking over. You all look petrified. Over the last 5 seasons, I've travelled across the country taking over salons and businesses that were in desperate need of my help.
We could lose the bar. We could lose everything.
She's freaking psycho.
I've seen incompetent management.
I'm shutting up.
That would be very wise. Egotistical staff.
You gotta say, yes, master. I'm here to work.
And more filth than I care to remember.
Oh my God, he's peeing everywhere.
You'll get the blowjob downstairs.
It's been my mission to take these failing businesses and help them turn it around through hard work, tough love, you cannot phone it in, and quite a few tears. It's the wake-up call that you needed. Some of these owners learned from their mistakes and reignited their careers.
I might have just got my balls back.
While others fought me every step of the way. You were truly delusional.
She's been such a bitch since she came in the door.
But during this journey, I've done my best to try and change their lives. And tonight, I've picked some of my favourites from the past, and I'm heading back to see if they've kept things up.
Oh, my God.
First, it's off to the West Coast, where I'll see the charming Dr. Flavio and his beauty college.
You'll have to give me your cell number in case I have to reach you.
Oh, boy. Next, I'll head to San Bruno, California, where the Poon sisters have hopefully kept Salon Mia Bella afloat. It's actually kind of amusing. You call this salon Mia Bella? There is nothing Bella about it. Then I'm stopping in Boston, Massachusetts, an Avant salon, which I'm hoping is still worthy of its trendy address. I've been here 2 days, and I want to shake the living out of you. And finally, Club Ripples in Long Beach, California, where John and Larry had better be still keeping the legacy alive. Everything needs to change to save this gay landmark and your gay asses. I took over once, and for their sake, I better not have to take over again.
Oh my God.
I'm Tabatha. I'm tough, I'm talented, I'm taking over. One of the businesses that really stood out to me was Flavio's Beauty College. Dr. Flavio has been in the hairdressing industry for 53 years. Flavio was about to lose everything, not just his business, but also his home. And it meant a lot for me to go and try and help him turn things around.
We train thousands and thousands of hairdressers.
So you're gonna section in 4, right?
How are the students doing? Are they doing all right?
I do want to carry on my dad's legacy, but I've always been in the background. I never got my license.
Tiana's qualified. I just have to make sure she does her job because I don't want to lose my legacy.
If we don't get this school going, what's he gonna do, go out and find another job? We need to get this place turned around.
How many students do you actually have enrolled in the school currently?
Approximately 130.
And how many do you need to actually make money?
About 560.
Wow. It's a fifth of the capacity.
Yeah.
She looks like a porcupine.
I know, she's crazy looking.
No, Mr. P.
You said there was gonna be like a color thing?
I don't even have time to do a color class.
All right.
The teachers are so shitty, they don't know what the they're doing, and we're not actually learning.
I'm gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna shampoo it. I'm gonna do everything myself.
One of the biggest problems at Flavio's was Mr. P. He was so incredibly arrogant, and instead of teaching the students what they needed to learn, Mr. P would just tell them what to do without giving them any kind of education at all, which is what they were at the school for.
I wanted like a brown red, and then it came out and it was like blackish.
Who turned you this color?
The teacher.
The teacher. And that would be you, Mr. P.
She said she didn't want orange, so let's get it straight.
I have it straight, thank you very much.
I see what Tabatha earned her name, bitch, because she's all of that and some more.
I've been doing color over 37 years. I'm not gonna argue with you.
You are actually arguing with me. You're standing here arguing with me.
I f***ing hate it.
You chose it.
Why are you crying?
I don't like it.
I mean, you know, Jenny's hair was tore from the floor up, okay? I'm not God, and the magic shop is not across the street.
After seeing Mr. P's attitude and his arrogance, I knew that I was going to be in for a long week. But spending time with Dr. Flavio, it's hard not to be charmed by him. Where is Mr. Flavio?
Hello to you.
Why are you bowing at me?
Well, I always bow at the powers to be. That's my habit, powers.
Really? Well, thank you. Dr. Flavio flirted with me all week. Normally, that would probably piss me off, but he was so charming, I actually liked it.
This is when we opened in 1958, see? That's me, and it's my oldest son. And...
This is you?
Oh, I was a devil.
You were a handsome devil. Look at you.
I opened my first beauty salon in 1951, and I was, you know, I was very young. I was born in, when the heck was I born? 27, so I was 24 years old.
That's amazing. So there's a lot of history with you.
My father was a barber hairdresser, and then he came here in 1915, and then my mother was a hairdresser.
Clearly hairdressing is in your blood and you still really love it. Is it in Tiana's blood?
Not really, no. Right now, she spends the minimum amount of time, whatever she's supposed to, checking the bills and stuff. She knows she hasn't been doing her job, and she doesn't realize it's a problem, I guess. That's why I still come, you know?
Tiana was totally checked out of the business. She spent all her time hiding in the office, and she liked to use the excuse, well, I'm not a hairdresser, so I have no right to tell anyone what to do. The problem is, she was the manager, she wasn't taking any responsibility, and the business was going down the tubes. This place is about to close, and your father is going to lose his house.
I feel like I've let everybody down, and it's my responsibility.
We need to get that feeling back where you work hard to make this place everything that your father did make it. I knew it was really extreme, but I wanted Tiana to realize that if Dr. Flavio lost his house and his business, there would be no place for him to go except to her house. And I don't think she really had thought that through. I believe that she was in a little bit of denial about it. She needed a wake-up call.
Hello.
Hello, Tiana.
Good morning.
Good morning. Can we come in?
Yes, of course, please.
I've been at your father's house and packed his bag, and your father's moving in for a couple of days.
Really?
Because I wanted you both to see what it's going to be like when he doesn't have a house to live in anymore. Dr. Flavio, do you want to live here with Tiana?
No, no. She doesn't want me here anyway. She has a child, a husband, no.
Your father keeps saying, I'll do whatever I can, I'll come, I'll take care of everything. But, Dr. Flavio, you need some help.
Because I have to agree with you. I do need a lot of help, you bet.
And I want to keep his legacy alive and his name. We don't want to lose that. We don't want to lose anything. We want to keep everything we have and make it better.
Everyone at Flavio's had checked out, and I needed all of them to get a wake-up call and hopefully reignite their passion for teaching.
Sometimes you find beauty school instructors who seem like they were weaned on a pickle, meaning they're sour, mean, bitter.
I've seen a couple of those.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Rosie. Rosie is going to teach you a haircutting technique today, right?
I sure am. Think of a straight line parallel to that back wall. There you go. Keep them straight. So this is where you should have over-directed to. There you go.
How does it feel to get some education today? Yeah, good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. After only a few days, it was great to see everyone's attitude change. Tiana really seemed to have refound her passion, and Mr. P, I was gobsmacked by. He was really excited to come back into Flavio's and start actually educating the students.
Welcome to Flavio's. Thank you for coming. You give out what you're gonna get back. If you give out love, it's gonna come back, and that's what it's about right now.
Look, you do, and if you give out respect, you get respect back.
I think class should start at 9.
Yeah, well, that's a good idea. See how your finger's on an angle there? You're not real square. 90 degrees out.
And you comb it away. See how easy that was?
I decided that I should have my license.
I love that. I think it's great. Really great. You know what? I think I might have a crush on you, Dr. Flavio.
It won't do you any good, I'm too old. I have to take a memory pill and then rehearse a little bit.
I couldn't wait to go back to Flavio's and pay them a surprise visit to make sure that Tiana was following through, that Dr. Flavio was okay, and that the teachers were making sure the students were getting a great education.
You can make that flip. Work it. Good job.
Good morning. That's German for good morning. How are we doing here? Nice and healthy, Phil. Yeah.
Hi, Miss Carmen. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
Good. Really nice to see you. How are you? Hi. How are you?
I was so surprised to see Tabatha today. Things have changed so much since she's been here.
Is enrollment up since I was here?
Definitely it went up, yeah. I think one school, 30 students transferred.
30 students transferred here from one school.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year. Enrollment has been amazing for us, so we're very happy. We're doing really well.
Dr. Flavio.
We are so honored to have you here.
How are you, sir? Can you believe it's been, what, over a year?
Has it been that long?
Yeah. Time flies. Didn't you miss me?
I was in tears every night. Well, I think Tabatha is a great leader, and she's just a great person. Just nice to be around. She's uplifting. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Do you still come in every day?
Every day.
I love that about you.
I walk around and talk to students, and talk to the help, and talk to myself. Well, I get the right answers that way.
How is Dr. Flavio?
Great, great. Can't miss him. You're gonna come every day.
But is he letting at least Tiana do her thing and take care of everything,
right.
so he's just coming in and
Right,
saying hi?
he just walks by and lets you know he's here. But other than that, she's the one cracking the axe.
So do you still think I'm a bitch?
No, I apologize for that. You're a sweetheart.
That's all right. You don't
I
have
take
to,
that back.
You don't have to apologize. At the time, that's how you were feeling, so
Yeah,
you don't have to apologize
it was
for
one
that.
of them moments. I called her a bitch on national TV. I mean, you know, it was just frustration and stuff like that. And I'm a bigger person than that, you know. I mean, and sometimes you got to get spanked. So, you just take your lumps and bruises.
Your dad kept his house, which is great.
Yes.
One of the things that you felt, I think, when I first met you was a little like you had lost your passion for coming here. How has that changed?
I put myself in the student's position. Would I want to come to this school if it was dirty, if the management didn't care? No, I wouldn't want to go to school. So I think my attitude's changed a little bit.
It has.
Definitely.
I was surprised and shocked when you announced to me that you wanted to get your cosmetology license.
It must be in my blood, because obviously I'm the third generation.
You think?
Yeah.
So if I call you a year from today, you'll have your license?
Yes. I'm gonna really have to push it to get it done, but that's okay. If she didn't challenge me to get it, I probably wouldn't be done in a year and licensed, so I have to just do it.
So I have a bet with Tiana. A year from today, I'm coming back here, and she's going to be a licensed hairdresser.
Come on, Saturdays. She wants to get her hairdressing license, so if she has that, plus her knowledge in the office, I mean, spectacular.
So good to see you again.
Your help and your effort and your
You are more than welcome. Keep up the success. Get that license, because I'm coming back. Good to see you. Bye.
God love you.
It was great going back to Flavio's and checking in with everyone. And Tiana, I will be back in a year to make sure that you have that license. Mia Bella Salon in San Bruno, California was one of my toughest takeovers ever. 4 sisters not only worked together, they lived together. And all they did was fight and scream at each other.
She's freaking psycho.
It's not all about Cindy's way. Cindy's way is not the right way all the time.
It is difficult, running a salon with 4 sisters.
Karen and Janet, they don't really have any worries. They've never paid rent. We pay for everything.
Somebody needs to get laid. Me and my sister, we do love to party.
Are you guys drinking in the front of the salon?
No. Me and Karen take advantage of what we can get away with. I don't think that Cindy would fire me because we're family.
When you work, you gotta get drunk.
I know.
Put you to sleep, huh?
They're my younger sisters. They're the employees. We live together. We're basically together 23 hours of the day.
Whatever. You need to shut your mouth.
We do fight in front of the clients.
My sister and I both put all of our eggs in one basket. If Tabatha doesn't come to help us, I will lose this salon.
So Janet and Karen were the younger sisters, and they had absolutely no financial responsibilities because their older sisters, Marjorie and Cindy, took care of everything. And I knew it was going to be a challenge, but what I wasn't prepared for was how filthy the salon was. I never wear gloves when I do my inspections, and Mia Bella was so dirty that I actually put gloves on. That's saying something. Do we like our carpet with hair? Cindy, come on over here. Let me put this in your hair. And this is actually like a dumpster for towels. You call this salon Mia Bella? There is nothing Bella about it. Karen, why are you crying?
We're disgusting. And I don't want to be like this.
You don't want to be like what?
Animals.
I had already seen firsthand how the girls interacted with each other at work. But what I really wanted to see is what the dynamic was like at home. So I paid the Poon sisters a little surprise visit.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
Hi. Come on in.
Oh, hi. As you can see, I have my overnight bag, so I thought I'd sleep over with you all.
We're gonna have a summer party?
No, yes. Take me on a tour.
This is where we don't cook.
Or do dishes.
But yeah, let's get out of the kitchen before you catch some flies or something.
Yeah, let's get out of the kitchen. Wow. Holy.
Okay, so this is just kind of the basement garage area. Oh, Lord.
Do you even know what's in there?
No.
Your life is a mess.
Yes, it is. It is very hard to be the older sister and say, hey, you have to do this.
But really, you act like you're your sister's mother, not their big sister.
Yes.
I can actually see how much it's weighing on you.
Yes, it has, for a long time.
I understand that a portion of the responsibility you take is cultural, but you can't take care of anyone if you can't save your business.
Exactly. And I know that, and that's why I knew that there had to be something that had to be done.
I have to say, I'm a little bit of a neat-nick. So the prospect of spending the night at the Poon sisters' house kind of freaked me out a little bit. I think the sisters were actually more freaked out about me being there though, because they kept asking me when I was going to leave. Even when I had my infamous pink pajamas on. Even when the last of my crew walked out and closed their front door, the girls kept saying, "Are you leaving now, Tabatha? Are you going to leave now, Tabatha? Go to bed, I'll give you plenty of time to get yourself together. Good night." What they didn't realize is that when I say I'm spending the night, whether there are cameras there or not, I actually spend the night. A house full of women and no one's ready, come on. Today, I want to see you guys work together as a team. We're going to go downstairs and clean out the basement.
Ew.
It felt great working together as a team and not yelling at each other.
We didn't know we had so much junk.
You didn't? How did it feel to work together?
It feels nice to know that now my sisters, they're willing to step it up and understand that, yes, we are family, but before we can be better to each other, we have to be better in ourselves.
With the house cleaned up and the sisters united again, they were ready to take on reopening day. You don't seem as frazzled today.
No, I'm more calm because I'm able to get support from everyone, so I don't have to run around and be superwoman all day long.
So when you're done sweeping, can you go in the back and help Karen clean that refrigerator?
It was just a great, great opportunity just for you to, like my fifth sister.
I'm like a sister, now I'm part of the family.
This week with Tabatha was awesome. Every moment of every day was great. Basically, it was a life takeover.
It's been 2 years since I took over Mia Bella Salon, and I couldn't wait to check in on my Poon sisters and have a little family reunion. And you won't believe what I found.
Wow, new place.
Yeah, well, one of them.
It looks great in here.
here.
You like it? Yeah, it's
really nice.
Cozy design.
I couldn't wait to show her what she's helped us achieve because not only did we build another salon, but also expand to a secondary salon. And it's all due, seriously, from Tabatha.
It's a great space. Are you in here more? Are you in the salon more?
I kind of run the joint.
How was business then?
We've been very busy. I think it has a lot to do with our customer service here. We've done a lot of making sure that fights are in the back.
I know you still fight.
Yeah.
I know you do. You're four sisters.
Yeah.
I know you still
We still
fight.
cry. We're all bitches.
Tell me about the expansion.
So it's just a really small boutique. It's nothing, you know, extravagant or big, but expanding is a good thing.
Expanding's a great thing.
I am very proud of what we've built here. It started really small, and for us to, you know, get this big, I didn't expect it, but to see how we evolved into a really busy salon, I just love my job even more.
We all grew up. I don't party anymore. I can't be doing temper tantrum trying to go to LA or anything. I'm actually a homebody now. Every weekend, I concentrate on going to work or, you know, going and finding houses with my fiance.
Wedding invitation, am I getting one?
Yes, you are, for sure. You better come.
I'll come.
Okay, but you can't steal my thunder, though.
I'm not gonna steal your thunder.
It's my day. It's my day. I don't know, there might be a lot of people coming up to you and asking for pictures and everything when they're supposed to be taking pictures of me, so I don't know.
I'll wear a wig.
Okay, that'll work.
This is our second salon tab.
It's so cute.
Do you like it?
I do, I love it, it's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's
something
really cute.
tiny and quaint.
At the end, it's thanks to you, Tam.
Yeah, it's all thanks to you.
I think if she never visited us, my sisters and I either would probably break apart, the business will probably not make it.
All right, you and I are gonna talk.
All
You're gonna
right.
leave us alone. You're leaving the business to come here and open this one and leaving your sisters and you're not there. You've given up a little control.
Yeah. Now that my sisters all has stepped up, I don't have to be psycho anymore, you know, because I'm cutting hair, doing payroll, you know, and then teaching. I mean, we have 4 sisters, Tabatha. I'm hoping one day
we'll have 4 salons right there.
Yeah. So I'm hoping one day we'll have 4 salons and we'll all be successful and be happy.
So tonight when I come over to your house,
you don't want to do that. I really want to thank Tabatha from the bottom of my heart. We just want to let her know that she's always going to be our sister.
2 years ago, I took over Avant Salon in Boston, and I was really excited to go there because the salon is on Newbury Street, and we all know that it's a fashion destination, and the competition on Newbury Street is really fierce. So to do business and do it well, you really need to be able to stand out from all the other ones.
My salon would run itself if people just did their job.
But people think that they can get away with murder because there's no consequences.
Nobody swept last night.
Honey, that is not my job.
Are you kidding? I'm beginning not to like to come to work, and I own the place.
One of the first big problems that I saw at Avant Salon was Alex, the owner. He really walked into his salon and had the attitude of a stylist that just walked in, turned up, did their clients, and went home. What Alex was really lacking was some balls. Do you think a business should just run itself?
It should be able to.
Alex, what's your overhead for the month?
20,000.
Betty, what is it?
Double than what he said.
40 grand a month.
40,000.
Is that shocking to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't think he understands the difficulty of trying to make sure that everything is paid on time.
It sounded hard for Betty, and it's not her salon, it's yours.
I've been here longer than Betty has. I've been here for 20 years, just working.
It's your salon!
I understand.
Oh my God.
One of the other big problems at Avant Salon was Janita. She cared more about going out and having a good time and partying than she did about turning up to work on time, doing great work all the time, and having a really good attitude. Janita, did you clean your brushes?
Yes.
Yes. What about last night?
No.
Did you clean
look
your
at
brushes
that
last night before you went out clubbing? I don't need the attitude.
I know you have this amazing reputation, but Epa, go easy. Like, who do you think you are going off on me like that?
Well, you're a joy, aren't you? During the assessment, when I went over to check Janita's work and I actually started to cross-check her haircut, I couldn't find anything. She's a really good hairdresser, and I complimented her on her work. She was so surprised. Her face just absolutely lit up. You do nice work, young lady.
Thank you so
This is where all that going out and pound and back should be going, because it's very nice. Now it was time to get Alex on board and see if he could step up, be a strong leader, and grow a set of balls. So I took Alex and his staff to Harvard University to see what it takes to build a world-class team. You need to man up now. You need to lead your team.
Knees up, forward, pull.
That's not commanding.
Pull forward, stroke, stop, go. 5. Great job.
Nice job. How did it feel for you?
It felt good.
Nice job.
I'll let you in on a little secret. I was told that I wasn't allowed to wear my heels in the Harvard boathouse because the wood is original and obviously my heels would scratch the floors. So I don't own a pair of sneakers. I had to actually go and buy a pair of sneakers so that I could go to Harvard. But the best thing about going to Harvard was the change I saw in Alex. On reopening day, he behaved like an active owner, not just a passive stylist.
You do need somebody to man the ship. You need the captain. It's amazing.
You did actually grow a pair, Alex. You did.
I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
I just told her, I'm like, I found my hairdresser.
That's good. So that means that you'll be back?
Oh, yeah.
You really have been listening, and that means a lot to me. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I really am.
Thank you.
If I come back here and you have been on time, I'll take you shopping.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're hired. Look at that.
Something that you all ask me about is the girl that I took shopping. I wanted to keep Janita motivated. And a lot of you said to me, why would you reward someone turning up to work on time? Well, you know what? I did see the talent in Janita, and I wanted that good behavior to overtake the bad behavior. And if it took a shopping spree, it took a shopping spree. You've been on time every day, and that means that I'm taking you shopping this afternoon.
So excited.
You have $2,000 to go shopping.
$2,000. Yeah.
Yeah. She blew it all, which I would have done the same thing. And she really was like a kid in a candy store. And she got some great things. She really scored. I wish someone would take me shopping. So that was 2 years ago. I just went back to Avant's salon and I was so surprised. I never could have imagined all of the things that have happened to them.
Good afternoon, Avant Salon. This is Erin. How can I help you?
Here he is. Congratulations.
How are you?
This place is beautiful.
Thank you, thank you. A little different from the other place.
Really different.
When Tabatha walked in, I was so happy that we were in a new place. And thank God Avant has changed for the better. You know, thank God I was not in the same place as I was when she left.
Tell me how business is.
Business is good.
Alex really had no idea about what was going on financially. He wasn't looking at what was coming in as opposed to what was going out.
Correct.
Has that changed now?
Yes. He actually now focuses on the numbers.
Different man.
Yes. I feel like he's an owner because he's involved.
That's great.
Alex is more involved in the salon. I feel like this business is actually his now, and I'm just here to help him.
How is everything?
You made a major difference in my career, of course, but I don't think you realized how much of a difference you made in my personal life. I'm getting emotional. You made a really big difference.
Why? What did I do?
I guess I just didn't realize how out of control my partying got.
So, has the partying stopped?
Yes. I realized you can't party and work the next day. You can't bring your A game, and less than A game, it's not acceptable. And never again was I late.
You've never been late again?
No, I'm on time, and if not early. I'm just so glad with everything that I'm turning my career into, all the advice from Tabatha. I've really turned things around.
And how is Alex now?
Alex is amazing. Like, you created a monster. In a positive way, you created a monster. Tabatha showed Alex how to grow a pair of balls.
It's crazy out there. So, obviously, a lot's changed. You're in a brand new space. And what made you decide to move?
My lease was up over there, and it was either renew it or go bigger.
And you decided to go bigger?
Go bigger. And I took the risk, and I think I'm winning with this one. Since we moved, we probably tripled our business. I have a staff of 38 right now. And when you were here, I probably had a staff of maybe 15. They liked me before, but now they respect me.
What changed?
Yeah, I grew a set of balls.
1 year ago, I took over Club Ripples in Long Beach, California, and it was personally really important for me to go there. Ripples is the oldest gay dance club in the area. I really felt like it needed to be preserved and the legacy needed to keep going for future generations.
My partner Larry and I have owned Ripples for 38 years.
I can't be your daddy. Well, yes, I can. Ripples is the oldest gay bar in Long Beach.
I've been coming in here 35 years.
John is usually in his office.
What's going on over there?
Larry loves to watch on the video cameras from home.
What's Nicole drinking?
Nicole, what are you drinking?
Water. Whenever I tell someone I work at Ripples, the first response is, oh my God, that place used to be so much fun.
They've been in this business for a long time. They're set in their ways.
You would think these kids would come in here. Where's all the people with money?
I just think, like, you have to open your mind a little bit to the new generation.
Do you come here often?
No, never.
We could lose everything. We could lose the bar. We could lose our home. The whole place could close down. Where are they? Where's everybody?
When I first met John and Larry, John broke down in tears. He was an absolute emotional wreck. Larry was on the other side, making jokes, telling me that he would hug me and kiss me. It really showed me how they dealt with their stress differently and probably how they dealt with the problems in their business very differently as well.
Can I have a hug?
No, I don't
Can I
hug.
have a shake?
You can have a shake.
Well, when you get to know me, you'll give me a kiss at the end.
Really?
I'm Italian, we kiss.
I'm Australian, we don't.
Okay.
Why are you crying? You're like wound up. Is anything?
I am. A lot of stress.
Lots of stress?
I need my business to turn around, you know.
Right.
Well, I don't hug, so you two have a hug, and we'll get out of here and see what we can do about the situation. The rules at Club Ripples were really ridiculous. They honestly made no sense whatsoever. It wasn't a nightclub, it was a dictatorship.
You see that guy sitting at the bar? What's that next to him? Is that a backpack?
Yeah.
Take it off the bar, please. I don't like bags on the bar.
So why is that?
I'm just from the old school. You don't put things all over the bar. Also, I don't like drinks on the dance floor. We don't allow that.
We don't give water away.
Why not?
That isn't cheap water that we buy.
It's
cheap
from,
water.
it's from Iceland. No, it's expensive. It's not like you're...
Iceland.
Well, it's good water.
Fancy water.
It is. It's very good water.
John and Larry were a couple of gay dinosaurs stuck in the past. I had gone online and seen a lot of different reviews about Club Ripples, and when I started to read all of these bad reviews to them, it really sunk in and hit home how bad things were at the bar and how bad their reputation had become. And that was the point that I could see both of them really wanting to change their ways and turn things around. I used to love going to Ripples, but it hasn't been fun for a long time. Don't get thirsty. They don't give you water unless you buy it. And don't even think to put one toe on the dance floor with a drink in hand. You will be kicked out. Really? This is pretty lame. This place is redunculous. Do you want me to keep reading?
No.
No?
No.
You guys have to be competitive.
Right.
And you've been stuck in your ways.
I want to be #1 again. I want people to feel comfortable and have a good experience here. That's a legacy I want to leave.
After John and Larry had made a change, it was really important to get Club Ripples into the 21st century and get rid of some of that tacky that they had all over the place. I was really happy on reopening day. It was a great crowd, the staff were having fun, and John and Larry were out there mingling with their guests, having a good time, and making sure their staff were taken care of.
Jimmy, welcome.
Hi, boys. How's it going?
Oh, boy, Larry.
Not saying a word.
Is it driving you crazy though inside?
Because you told me not to let it. So I'm just going with the flow.
Have you seen the smile like this before on John's face? Have you seen?
Yeah, it was more often a scowl.
Let me see that smile again. See, there it is. I like seeing it as well. My first recommendation is that you don't manage by watching monitors.
No, you have to be hands-on.
And, John, you can't stay in your office.
I know it's important for the business.
Club Ripples really was one of my favorites, and I was really anxious to see if they'd followed through when I went back a year later to pay them a surprise visit.
Oh my God! Do I get a hug? I don't know if I should ask or just do it. Give me a hug. Oh my God.
Where's John? Is he stuck in the office?
Oh.
Was that a good reaction? Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It looks beautiful back
Do you
here.
love it?
Love. Well, tell me how everything is. How is business?
Business is good. We're up 20%, and that's great.
So 20% up is actually, I think, amazing. It's great.
I think so too.
Are you still locked in that damn office, John?
I force him. Get your ass out here. There's people want to see you. Come on. I do.
So do you come in more now at night?
Yeah.
No more sitting in the lazy boy?
Half the time when I sit in the lazy boy, I fall asleep because I'm so damn tired.
So tell me, can someone put their coat and/or bag on the bar now?
You know what, Tabatha? They can do whatever the hell they want.
Really?
I let them. Go ahead, throw it up there. I don't care. And inside I'm like, oh.
You are. You're
yeah,
still like
but
that
you know
inside.
what? I just bite my tongue and go at it.
Tell me how it is being manager. That was one of my recommendations for you.
It's good. It works. I've worked here for a really long time. I've put my blood, sweat, and tears into it. One day I would love to own Club Ripples.
Sounds good to me.
I see the future of Ripples in my hands. I got my training from John and Larry, and I think they would be really proud.
You've told John what the dream is, that one day you'd like to own Club Ripples?
I recently said, so you guys ready to retire? And he's like, give us a couple more years.
And you can keep the legacy going.
Amen.
John was kind of grouchy, and Larry, let's face it, was a little bit of a pain in the ass. Has that behavior changed?
John and Larry, they really stepped up and they rose to the occasion, and that's why I keep coming back week after week, month after month, year after year, because they really treat us like a family.
I have been so blessed, and Tabatha has just put the icing on the cake.
Bye.
Bye. I could die tomorrow and be fulfilled. And if you ever need me, Tabatha, you just whistle, honey. I'll be right there. Thank God Tabatha showed up because she really helped us in our business. If I had her right now, I'd lift her up here again and I'd give her the biggest kiss you ever saw. You know what? You're getting a lift before you leave.
No.
I won't hurt you, I promise. You know you can't get away from me. Come over here.
Oh my God, I hate you!
Now, hi. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Thank you.
Son of a bitch.
I know she hates to kiss, but you know what? I think she liked it. Love ya. Mean it. I'm gonna lift her up again if I see her, so watch out, Tabatha, because I'm lifting you, honey.
I got a phone call from John not long after I went and surprised Club Ripples. Well, this time the surprise was on me, because John asked me if I could stop by the club. Well, I didn't know that he was throwing a surprise party. It was a year since their episode was on TV, and they were having a little get-together.
Okay, today marks our 1-year anniversary of Tabatha coming to visit us and ripping us apart. And she did. But we love her for it. And I want to thank all of you for showing up. And we have people from the past episodes here with us. We're all in a fan club now, all of us. I feel blessed. And it's been a year, and I feel even more blessed.
It was really sweet of John and Larry to throw a little surprise party. So I walked in to like a little alumni reunion of Tabatha Takes Over people. It was great.
She's season 2.
Season
Do you remember
2,
watching
season
her
2.
show? You remember her. She has little children.
It was really great to see Kimmy from Plush Salon, Robert from Tantrum Salon, and Joy from A Star Is Born.
Gianni, did you go and clean her closet out?
I did. Throwing my clothes out and having no control over that was very scary. I mean, she wouldn't like her Jimmy Choos being thrown out, I'm sure.
You've been doing a lot of events with kids, right?
I have been doing...
With crazy hair and...
I do a lot of work for the pediatric cancer.
There we are. Few more minutes. I don't know how much longer I could keep going at this and how much longer this business is really going to be here.
You want gel in your hair? My whole goal in my life was always to make kids feel special. You had faith in me, and it's like you gave me a lot of confidence.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
It's really true.
What's going on?
Well, manager left, got a new manager. Things change. You know, it doesn't always work out for the best. So it's the best thing you ever did, taking us over.
He was scared of me.
Well, I was scared of her.
He kept calling me a bitch.
I did.
Every time he turned around, bitch.
But then I said
Bitch.
she's the F word. Fabulous. She is a bitch, but she hasn't dealt with me yet.
I'm sorry?
I said she can be a bitch. You can.
All you have to do is open your mind and listen to me.
Okay, let's relax a minute.
Don't tell me to relax one more time. I am not the problem.
I need to steal you now. We need to go in there.
Okay.
Coming through. Coming through. But Tabatha, we love you. And we're so honored to be part of your life and you part of our life. And I have a little something for you. And this reminds me of Tabatha. She can't say, don't drop it, whatever you do, because it's custom made.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And that's for you because you're special and we love you. And you're our queen.
Thank you.
Johnny, give her
Thank you, John and Larry. It was such a fun party and it was great catching up with everyone and such a surprise. And thank you to all of you for all the support, all the social media, and all the date nights.